Mike Florio's got them as the 31st team in the NFL going into 2025. You agree or disagree? Sorry, 2024. Do you agree or disagree with the assessment of where the Patriots currently are within the NFL?
I disagree with that.
Why?
Because of the defense.
Okay, but why? Meaning what? Why is it that other teams are worse and belong behind them?
I think the other teams, like, you look at a team like, call for what it is, the Panthers. Or you look at Arizona. And Arizona's got a good quarterback, supposedly, right? And they got high production. They had a good running back. We talked about the running game the other day. I just came off calling a season of a 4-win football team that was pretty much basically in all 14 or 15 of the games. And they're right there at the end. And it's because of the defense. And we sat here at the end of the year, and the defense talked about, we're going to have to start scoring because we can't score on offense. When your defense can hold people down, and and I know they're going up against some good quarterbacks this year, and that's going to be the problem. The schedule's worse. The schedule's harder for you. And I think that's where some of this gets factored in, is they got to take all this into account. Where do they open up with? It's all new. It's Jerod Mayo's first go at it. Yada, yada, yada. You got the new quarterback. They're going to run the ball and play defense and not throw it that much. And until that changes, they're not going to be considered a really good team.
All right, let me say this about the Pats. You don't agree with them being 31.
I don't agree with 31. Like, you're rock bottom.
What number do you agree with?
I think around 28's fair, 28, 27.
Okay, and I think that's fine, but that's what you're arguing over. Whether or not they're 28 or 31.
I said no, I don't agree with it.
All right, but I'm just saying that's the argument. Like, what's the best number anyone's going to give them? You're saying
probably 27, 26.
They should be three spots ahead of where they are. They should definitely be 28th and not 31st. That's why I say, does it even matter?
It does if your quarterback play is better. Like, Mac Jones was awful last year. It wasn't bad. It was awful. And you're still in those games. That freaking Germany game was a disaster, but you're still there at the end. You put your backup in with the ball in his hand with 2.5 minutes left. That's how bad that game was, but you're still in the game. Like, those games are within reach. What's gonna get you over that hump? Is it going to be better quarterback play, protect the football, don't turn it over? Or is it going to be we're going to be able to run it in certain situations? 3rd and 4, we're a running team now. That may change. Somebody's got to emerge. And somebody has to do something on offense. And I'm talking perimeter. I don't know who that player will be. And it's hard to have faith in a rookie. Because the game's so different. And they're going to find that out real quick. I said it the other day. If I'm a defense, I play man every day, all day. Until they show me they can beat it. Until then, you're going to get pressure. You're going to get pressure looks, bump and run, and it's going to become a struggle for you offensively to throw the ball. Now, defense, you can crease it. You run the ball, you can be able to crease that. Defensive blitzes, if you got a good run call on into that blitz, you got a chance to do something. You know how many times they're going to have to be right with that call? That's part of the problem. Like, I don't know how this is going to play out, but I know they're not the 31st best team in the league. Hey, they're better than that.
I think their defense is overrated. I think that's a big problem that people here locally have. Listen, the defense was the one bright spot. It was the one thing that kept the Patriots in games. Mm-hmm. I think that's what's led to people thinking that all of a sudden this is an all-time great defense.
I don't think they're great at linebacker.
I don't get it.
Think they can run well at linebacker. Like, I'm with you on that, but like, they have some good down guys and they have some good cover guys. Gonzalez should be great.
I agree with that.
See, I think, and maybe I'm overshooting expectations of what I expect he should be as a player. But through 4 games a year ago, and I know that's a very short snippet, that dude looked like he belonged. I watched him a lot in preseason. I watched him his first 4 games, and he was there. I know what Jonathan Jones can do. I know what Duggar can do. I know what Peppers can do. I know what some of these guys can do, and they're not great in the middle. They're not that fast. But if they're able to get pressure and they're able to cover, you can do some things. And it's on your corners and Barmore and company. And Judon's got to be big. They got to shoot Judon out of a freaking cannon. Hopefully Gottschalk gets his money and is ready to go. You know, we got to worry about that now, right? To be paid respectably.
I don't have to worry about it at all. The team doesn't either. You'll show up and play or don't. I wouldn't be looking to worry about that and spend on him.
A season changer.
Yeah, no, it's not going to impact them enough to really be worried about any of it. I think their defense is going to face a more difficult task in 2024 than they did in 23. I know they had those great wins over Mitch Trubisky and Russell Wilson. And they did have the one over Josh Allen. Give him that. Give up like 25 points in that game, but whatever.
The gritty.
You know? Love how they kept DeVito in check.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.